So we're gonna share. I'm gonna share first. Let me tip this camera so you can see what we have here. Okay? If you follow this recipe I'm going to show you, you're gonna enjoy and enjoy and enjoy. First of all, let me share first. We're gonna share. Yes. Do not forget, subscribe. The whole week I'm going to be doing a lot of easy food you can make for your family, for dinner, lunch, or breakfast. If you follow this recipe I'm going to show you, this is going to change your life forever. Yes. So I'm just sharing. You know sharing is caring. You got to share. Share. Let me share to invite some friends. Some friends to watch. Yes. We call this easy cooking. It's a meal you're just gonna wake up in the morning, tell your family, sit in the table. Sit in the table, I'm going to make you a breakfast to die for. Or a lunch, because this is going to be for breakfast. You can use this for breakfast or lunch. Yes. This is going to change your life. I have to be careful who I share to. I shared to somebody yesterday, and she came back and said, "Oh, I'm a very good cook as well." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. I just shared massively. I didn't know that I made a mistake to share to you. I didn't know." Because if you are on my contact list, maybe that's why you see I share to you. So please, because when I share on WhatsApp, I just share mass sharing. When I say mass sharing, when I press the share button, it just goes to everybody. So I'm really sorry if my content go to you without me knowing. I apologize in front, my people. I'm just sharing. Today we are coming to make the best of the best, quick, fast breakfast. But you can use this same meal for lunch or breakfast. It's the quickest. You don't need to go and buy boring. You can just I'm just sharing, my people. I'm just sharing for people who might want to, for people who want to have the best of the best breakfast or lunch. Because this same cuisine, you can use this for breakfast or lunch. Yes, this same, you can use this for breakfast or lunch. You can use this for breakfast or lunch. Okay? Right. Hello to you all. This is some of the ingredients. I have here 2 plantain and 3 eggs. but I'm going to wash it first. I've got 2 plantain and 3 eggs, but I'm going to wash these ones first. Okay? You gotta wash because you don't know who was playing with the eggs or who was playing with the plantain. Okay? In here, I have 4 tablespoons of salted butter, but you can use any butter of your choice. I have here white and black pepper, because it's already mixed. White and black pepper. I have here half a teaspoon. I have here 1 Maggi cube. I have here finely chopped onions. Finely chopped onion. I have here finely chopped tomato. Well, it's not finely chopped, but you can chop it as much how you want it actually. I have here 1 Maggi cube for just to enhance some of the taste. I have here corned beef. Sorry, luncheon meat. Yes, luncheon meat, but you can use you can use prawns in this dish, or you can even use leftover meats on this dish. I have here a teaspoon of salt, but I'm going to talk you through that. I have here 2 plantain and 3 eggs. First, I have here sunflower oil, which I'm going to put on now so it can be heat up, because I'm going to peel the plantain to fry. This, if you make this, you put this in front of your family, they're gonna love you. Actually, let's say like weekends, you put this in front of your family on weekends, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it, love it, love it. It's very filling, it's very satisfying, it's very tasty if you follow the recipe the way I'm going to show it to you. Very, very, do not worry, you are not seeing my face. My face is not really important. Yes. My face is not really important, it's the cooking. The cooking is more important in this. So now, let me get myself a tablespoon. The plantain is here, and the board, and the tablespoon. Now I'm going to break the eggs. Make sure that when you break the eggs, you be careful. You don't want the shell. You see there's a shell there. You don't want the shell, because it's very, very disgusting when you are eating a meal like this and then you find out you bite into a shell. The feeling is not a good feeling. See? I wash the eggs. Make sure that you wash the egg. Just wash it very, very careful. Wash the egg careful, because you don't want, maybe you don't know where they pick the shell, the egg. There's I call it chicken shit on the egg. So don't just wash it. Doesn't matter if you're going to cook it, just wash it. I have 3 eggs inside our bowl. So I'll put this aside. Now I'm going to peel the plantain. Sometimes the overripe plantain is better for this, but because I don't have, I asked my son yesterday to get me plantain, but he doesn't know how to, because he thinks that because I live in the village, you have to get me the ones which are not yet overripe, because that's how I buy them. I buy them semi-ripe so that I can bring them so they can last longer. But never mind. But you can use very ripe plantain. Overripe plantain can be very nice. The plantain, to make sure you wash it. Wash it, because you have to play with it. Just imagine when you are peeling the plantain. You see, wash the plantain before you peel it. Wash it before you peel the plantain. So all you don't know who was playing with the plantain, where you go and buy it. Okay? Overripe plantain can do the job. Just cut it to the size you want. Okay, for me, I like to cut it these sizes. This is a meal you can put in front of your children. They will love you. They will love you more than they love you. Yes, you can use this meal for breakfast or lunch. Breakfast or lunch. This is the typical African, according to what you see. I just write on the description. Yes, you can use this for breakfast or lunch. I call this African breakfast and lunch. Yes, so make the plantain, cut it this way. You can cut it any kind of size you want it, but I prefer to cut it that way because of the luncheon meat is cut almost similar, like this. You know. So when you do that, yeah, I'm going to show you a trick. That trick, I'm going to put a little bit of salt on this now. I'm going to show you a trick. Make sure you rub the salt nicely on the plantain so they can have, because you are not going to put a lot of salt. This is the 60 seconds rule. So let me bring you near the frying pot. But I'm going to show you a trick. In that frying pot, what I'm going to do, where are you? Where are you? If you have a curry powder, just put this much of curry powder in your oil. If you don't have curry powder, put okay, you add the plantain. Add the plantain. That curry powder is about half a teaspoon, just half a teaspoon, because we are looking for flavor. We are looking for flavor. We are looking for flavor. We are looking for color. Just half a teaspoon. Just half a teaspoon in the hot oil, because we are looking for flavor, and then we are looking for let me wipe here a bit, because you know me with my OCDC, with that we are not friends. Okay, let's come back here to do the mixture as that is cooking slowly. Let's come back here to do this mixture. Let me tidy up here first. Tidy up. Yes, before you peel the plantain, before you bust the egg, make sure you wash it. Don't forget, because of the eggs was laid by a chicken. Aye, by the chicken coop. And that chicken coop have some poop in there. So that is why you have to wash it slowly. This is the, let me bring you closer here so you can see. I have here 3 eggs. Now, the first thing we are going to add inside these eggs is 1 Maggi cube, and black pepper and white pepper. This is just a teaspoon. Let me show you the spoon, because I don't, some of you have your teaspoon, they're like tablespoon. This is here, only one, and one Maggi, just for flavor. But the Maggi is optional. You add this to the eggs, and then you crumble the Maggi inside the egg, and then you add the finely chopped onion, you add the finely chopped tomatoes. Trust me, if you follow this recipe the way I'm showing it to you, your family are going to be happy. Like today now, Saturday, you make this very, very nice for your family. You beat this like this, because why you have to chop this finely, because you need a little bit of crunch, but not too crunchy. But I put Maggi. Some people, you can just put salt, and you don't need a lot of flavor because of, don't forget, the luncheon meat is a bit salty, but it's very tasty as well. And I'm going to bring the one I use, the best one I use. I'm not promoting, but I have to show my people the one I use. Zwan, this is the one I use. Zwan is the best one. This one is the chicken one, because I don't like the beef one. But you can have it in beef, but the chicken one to me is the best one for this dish. Yes, all these days I'm going to show you how to make quick lunch, quick breakfast, quick meals, like for your children who don't like to eat. Subscribe and press the notification bell. For your kids who doesn't like to eat food, I'm going to show you the way to trick them to eat food. Because some children, they don't like food. Yes, they don't like food. Actually, sometimes, because of some children, they have like a palette of, see, I make the, see, they look like chips, but they are not chips. We just want to make them to cook. As soon as they cook, and now, this plantain is almost cooked. The plantain is almost cooked. So what we are going to do now, okay? Let's give this like another 2-3 minutes, because we're going to add another ingredient. The curry powder is just half. You can use any curry powder, or you can use turmeric powder. Just half, not even a quarter of teaspoon. As they're doing this job now, this is almost ready. So what we are going to do now, we are going to add this in here. We don't want this to dry. We just need a little bit of color. And then it's going to flavor the plantain. It's going to flavor the plantain. We don't want this to dry, because we're going to use it. We don't want it to dry at all. We don't want this to dry at all. As you see the way I'm doing it. Okay? So let me wash this. So because of, I'm going to take that out of that. I'm going to take this off now, because we don't want this to overcook. We don't want it dry. We want some moisture. Okay? We want some moisture. Moisture. We need some moisture. This is the fastest meal you can make for your family in the morning. They will love, love, love. When I say love, especially kids who doesn't like to eat. This is the kind of meals. Just press the notification bell whenever I come up for a new. Tomorrow I'll show you also a very, very quick. You can give them this for breakfast or lunch for the entire family. You make this, you put it on top of the table. Your family are going to love you more than they love you already. Okay? Yes, we got to drain it out of that because we don't want this to soak into this. This is the most tastiest. Make sure you don't throw that oil away because that oil is packed full of flavor. When I say packed full of flavor, you see how this is look now? It's not overcooked. You don't want it to dry because we need the moisture. Okay? So now we're going to load the heat here and stir all these ingredients inside here. Put it like this. And then come in with that. Stir it. Stir this like this. Stir this like this. And raise the heat up again. Bury this like this. Like this. And now we're going to add the butter. We're going to add the butter. Yes. That is why you have to drain. You have to drain. Let me remove it first out of the heat. You have to drain this properly. Drain it so all that oil, you fry them inside, they come out because you are adding butter into this cooking. You drain it nicely. This is going to be, if you are on the healthy side, you can use coconut oil. If you want to do it the healthy way, stir this around, bury this inside this butter and inside this. Trust me, if your kids don't like food, you put this in front of your kids. Yes, you can even put bell peppers on this same dish, but this is the way the kids version. This is the kids. This is the kids. I'm going to leave that now to do the job while I'm rinsing this, because cooking and washing is the best way to go. Cooking and washing. This, you can make it for lunch or breakfast for your kids. Lunch or breakfast for your kids or the entire family. The entire family will love and love and love and love and love this. Yes, it's so easy to make. It's so easy to make. This is the way to trick your kids to eat onions, vegetables. Yes. You don't need to take them to McDonald's or whatever. Everything is in here. They will love this. The entire family will just die for this meal. Trust me. If you can have this for lunch, breakfast, I'm just using the remaining butter was on the bowl. You know, for me, I don't waste anything. Waste none. Want none, waste none. And I gotta shake it around. It's loosened. Just toss it to loosen. Because when it's cooked, I have to turn it the other side. Just patience, it's going to finish just now because of watch until the finish so you can see how to make it. It's so easy. It's the most easiest because I'm going to be bringing this kind of snacks to children, how to give them very quick meals, how you yourself, you can make a quick meal to enjoy yourself, to indulge. I'm just washing my bowls. You know, instead of you wake up in the morning, you call for takeaways. You don't know what is inside those takeaways, and they have to take a long time before they come with the takeaways because of the things they put inside the food, additives like colors and things like that. They are not good. Don't get me wrong. Now and again you go and I always advise my people, cook your own food. Now and again you can go out and have a family meal. Now and again. But just cook your own food. Cooking your own food is the best. Cooking your own food is the best. Let's let it tip it a bit. Let's see what is going on here. Now I'm gonna do now the exchanging. Get your plates and cover and go like this. You bring it back, and when you bring it back, you make sure the fire is low as possible, because my gas mark is up to 9. Now it's on 1. Okay. So that is why you have to fry the plantain and you blanch. You can use this, you can use leftover meat, leftover fish to cook this. Very quick, very easy, but the taste is immense. The taste is to die for. The taste is to die for. The taste is to die for. This, you can have this for lunch. You can have this for breakfast. Okay? It's done. It's done, my people. So now, for take out the excess fats into this. Let me show you what to do. This is how you take. Get yourself a plate. You get yourself, because we don't want all that. We don't want all that fat. We don't want all that butter. Okay? You do like this. You do like this. Do like this. Put the plates. We bring it back. Voila. You tell me. So that paper towel is going to soak in all that excess butter. Voila, look. See? So now, you're going to see my face a bit when I'm going to dig in and dig out, dig in, dig out, dig in, dig out, dig in and dig out, dig in and dig out. This is it. Just imagine you put this in front of your kids. You put this in front of your, in the morning. This, you can have this for breakfast. You can have this for lunch. So let me take, now, let me take the paper towel out because I'm sucking that excess butter. Take the paper towel out. Careful, because we still need it to look pretty. We still need it to look pretty. Bring it like that. Voila. You see? The paper towel has sucked in all the excess butter. Look. So let me just bring this camera let me bring it in the normal position. I normally put it in normal position. So I'm going to be so busy. I'm coming to make spices. I'm coming to make sesame seed mix. So if you want to put your order, just put your order. Yes. We're gonna eat now, but I need to come this way. As you see, I'm the only one doing everything. I'm the camera woman. I'm the camera woman. I'm the camera woman. I'm the producer. I'm the chef. I'm the everything. So I'm going to bring this like this now, so you can see me a bit. Okay? I'm the producer, I'm the camera woman, I'm the everything on this show. God bless my soul. Let me take this out here because they're not promoting. I'm not going to, I've already done a promotion for them. So now, we're going to taste. Lord, bless this food in the name of His Almighty Jesus Christ. I pray, provide for my providers, provide for the poor, provide for the needy, provide for people who don't have food. And today, Lord, please provide a meal for them in the name of His Almighty Jesus Christ. I pray, Amen. Amen. You can't even see me. Let me bring the camera a bit up a bit. Oh yes. Amen. 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 I can be very civilized if I want to. I don't want people to think that, oh, Jamila, she's a villager because I was eating the way I was eating yesterday. I can eat with fork and knife perfectly. See how it looks? See how it looks? This is a meal to die for. This is a meal you can put for a family. You can put for everybody in front of the kids. If that kid doesn't like to eat food, this is the food to make for that kid. Oh yes. So press the notification bell. You're gonna see me. Mm. 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 You can even use prawns. You can use different things for this. But just subscribe. I'm gonna take you through a marathon of fast food. You can cook for yourself. You don't need to go and buy it. I'm gonna take you through that marathon. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. We call this fast food. Yes, you can have this for breakfast. You can have this for lunch. Mm-hmm. Mm. Somebody was writing on the comments when I was eating with my aunt yesterday. You don't know how to eat with fork and knife. You don't know how to eat with spoon. What can somebody do on this live? You will not talk. So that is why sometimes I don't respond to your comments because I don't see the point for me to respond because I can eat perfectly with fork and knife. Yes, I live in England for over 20 years. So I know civilization. Like if I go to a restaurant, I know that this is a restaurant. But when I'm cooking my local food, my African food, I will just eat it the way I used to eat it. Like I was born in Sierra Leone to be precise. I grew up, I have a lot of siblings, come out from a very poor background. So when they cook, they just put the food in the bowl. For all of us, survival of the fittest. So if I eat with my hand, I don't think it's supposed to be a problem because of I do, what I like to do. I can eat, look, I even know how to hold fork and knife. I know how to, I don't even hold it like that because some people that's how they hold it. To cut, no. I know that the fork is going to my left and the knife is supposed to be on my right. I have table manners. And I know when I'm eating, I have to close my gob, but I'm talking right now. And even when I'm talking to you, I have to be careful for you not to see what is inside my gob. Okay? So sometimes, you know, sometimes some comments, I know the reason why you people don't write them on the page. Sometimes when you feel about something, write it in the page like now where I'm talking. Because if you come to my inbox, you write, I'm not going to respond. Because I have table manners. But sometimes I just want to. Mm. 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 Press the notification bell. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you another 15 minutes food you can cook for breakfast or for lunch or for kids. Just imagine. You make this for your family. You have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, whatever. This, you eat this, it's going to, the whole day you're just going to be very thirsty to drink water, to dehydrate your body. Yes, the whole day you will just be drinking water. You're not going to be feeling like eating any other thing because it's very filling. Very filling. This is good for lunch. You can use this for you can eat this for breakfast. You can eat this for lunch. Yes. Yes. This, you make this for your children. Just say taste. One bite into this, they will always say that because you have some children they don't like food. This is the kind of food also you can sneak, like if you have children who don't like to eat vegetables. This is the kind of food you can hide your vegetables. They will not notice that the vegetables are in there. Okay? Don't make sure that you finely chopped the veggies, bell peppers, whatever they don't like to eat. Just finely chop them and blend it with the eggs. They're gonna love it. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Those of you who come up.